Tonight, two hot topics, beginning with anti-Semitism in the Occupy Wall Street movement. Recently, a protester in Los Angeles said this.
Patricia McAllister, I'm here representing myself, but I do work for the Los Angeles Unified School District. And I think that the Zionist Jews who are running these big banks in our Federal Reserve, which is not run by the federal government, they need to be run out of this country.
Ooh. With us now, the purveyor, BernardGoldberg.com, Mr. Goldberg. So, as I said to Mark Lamont Hill, I mean, all organizations have these fringe players. Do you think this is a theme?
I don't know how widespread this is. I'm not suggesting that it is. But I do know this, that there are others who echo her views. There were signs out in Occupy Los Angeles that were clearly anti-Semitic. So while I don't know how widespread it is, she's certainly not the only one, as you can see from these signs. But this I do know for sure. You could have had 10 million people at a Tea Party. If there was one racist sign, it was going to get on the air.
Absolutely.
It was going to get on the air.
Right.
And here we have some anti-Semitism, but that woman who we just heard from puts liberals in general and liberal journalists in particular in a dilemma. They're in a bad situation. There's a black woman who speaks very well, who's dressed nicely, and she's a bigot. Oh, what are we going to do now?
Well, what they're going to do now is ignore it.
That's exactly what they're going to do.
This, I guarantee you, our audience is the first time they've ever seen her.
Exactly.
Right. They're just not going to cover it.
That's
what they always do.
Precisely.
If something doesn't fit into their worldview,
That's the point. Why did they put, if there was one sign with a racist sign, why did they put that in? Because it did fit their worldview that conservatives were bigots. As a matter of fact, the mainstream media went for weeks and weeks with a story about how Tea Partiers allegedly shouted, the word,
racial stuff
at black Congress people as they were going to vote on health care.
Right.
To this day, Bill, there's not a shred of evidence to say that actually happened. But they went with it. Here's evidence. We've just seen evidence of something that we know exists. I'd like to see it on the air in some mainstream media outlet.
You'll never see it.